I go from $0 to $30,000 MRR with my AI products live on this channel. Let's hop into today's video. We have general updates, technical updates, and the plan. This is a plan of the video. I am still finalizing the offer of how the one prompt is going to look like. I'm right now deciding of either this should be hosted on Skool first, and everyone who joins my Skool will get a license for one prompt. And I am, thinking to, position it as obviously licensing and, call the Skool something like one prompt suite, AI agent suite or AI agent suite or suite of AI agents and automations. The idea here is that I do not, and this is the main point. And guys, I would love to hear your opinion. This video will be watched by 2 people. So, okay, let me know in the comments. So what do you think? How to not position it as a community, even though it will be, right? So there will be a support, there will be a mini course, there will be a community and live calls with my team and weekly office hours. So everything will be there. But when people land into the Skool, I do not just the Skool is the community, whatever, platform, right? So it's obviously gonna be, the perception of the community will be there, but I'm trying to minimize it. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. So this is the first option, right? The second option is to, to have a website, right? And from this website, obviously have sections where I will say, there is a licensing, there is a mini course, and there is support, and then whatever. So there is $97 plan for the licensing, and then they join. I'm right now, honestly, I'm 80% sure that I'm going with this. But I've been talking with one guy recently, and he was he has an experience with working with, digital products and running ads for them. And I don't, right? So I have a huge experience with, paid ads and media buying with my e-com background, right? So for my brands and when I was, working for different companies. And working with the teams that were doing that. But I don't have any experience with running the ads on digital products. And again, it's super, in the technical side, it's super simple, right? So you don't really need any audiences. You have a very simple setup. So it's more about the creative, right? And there are so many things regarding the creatives, because again, so in the e-com world, you can just get the UGCs, and you can get 30 great UGCs, and then test them out, right? And compare them with just static ads from the designers, right? And that's it. Here, and it's obviously it's much more complicated than that, but here I have no idea. Is it recording? Is it the walkthrough of the platform? Is it some sort of a overlay something? So there are so many things. This is what I don't understand. What I'm saying is that, this is the model that I think can go into, as a rocket ship, to, millions of dollars. Because, this is a software. It's essentially, this is a software, right? So this is the software, and you can run ads. When you run ads, people land and they see, okay, I landed into the software and I'm learning about the software on the website. So they will perceive it as a software with some add-ons here. And obviously I know that there are some people running, ads into Skool. I'm not sure. There are maybe a few that find success, but in general, I don't think so. Again, I'm not claiming. I have no idea. I think there are gurus that can make it work, but for general term, I think this is going to be not super profitable. And we're not talking about profitability from the first purchase. Obviously, if you sell it for $79, you'd probably spend 100. You probably need to spend 100. Right? And if your lifetime value is, 140, now you're in profit or something like that. But here it's going to be harder. So this is a long-term model. with a website, and this is like a short-term model. And you can say, hey, Gene, like combine them, like just run the ads for this and do the Skool. And here, when the people will buy here, they will go to Skool. When people will buy on Skool, they will go into the licensed platform for free for like $1. I mean, maybe. So I think I'm sticking with Skool right now, but maybe I will change my opinion, right? Next, self-hosted N8N, because we'll walk through a few automation builds that we're kind of finalizing right now, and obviously we'll do everything on N8N. If someone came from and know me, like came from the my YouTube channel, that I have no videos about N8N, and I feel like I'm the only AI YouTuber that was not talking about N8N. I mean, primarily because I don't like hype. I hate it. So I know, like in the previous video, I was showing the guy that Nate or something, like got like 50k subs for just N8N, and I know that I could probably break the barrier of me not going viral with N8N, but I decided, hey, I'm different. I'm not gonna get into the hype thing, which is stupid, but okay. So, but besides that, I don't think that there is a reason. So obviously N8N you can build an agents in N8N, but in terms of the automations, it's pretty similar. And for the user interface, like Make is better. Obviously N8N is easier because you have the coding, and in Make you need to something like zero code kit, which has a lot of the limitation, and I hate it, and my developers hate it. So what I'm saying is that, but the one prompt licensed platform will come up with self-hosted N8N and other. It's not going to be like we'll not host it for you. It's more like there will be like separate module where like I will explain how to do that, and I have no idea how like my developers do that on, I think, render. So yeah, so there will be like instructions. And honestly, like if you ask me, all of the automations here within the platform can be done with Make, and we're not using agent feature from N8N because the agents, like the power ups for the one prompt, will be from VoiceFlow. So, but it's for the hype. Okay, so here for the hype is because like, hey, we have licensed platform powered by N8N, VoiceFlow, VAPI, and whatever. Right, so it's better sounding than Make. So, and mapping out the course, because obviously there will be a mini course, and so let's go actually to here. So this is an automation, and I was saying that kind of already started to design this. I honestly don't know if I want to design it, like in terms of okay, so we have the logo, whatever, so we have now the domain, we have the favicon, and this whole designing, but I'm not sure if I want to go into the custom CSS. Maybe like I would love for by the way, for the one prompt in our like design brand book is like, this is the color, right? So it's a bit darker, darker navy, but this is like the color of one prompt on the background, so it's good. But this, right, so the this, when you select, it's just a bit dark, and actually it's not super feasible. So what we can do is do something like this, like white yellowish when you select, and the color of the text will be navy. So maybe something like that. I have no idea how to do that. I know that you go to company and you go to white label, and that's it. Because like what I'm thinking is like, okay, CSS, and I can obviously go to whatever, right? So to Claude, and it will design anything for me. But the problem is that what are the elements? Like, where do you get, like, do you inspect and like see the element like names, or because I have no idea how to do that. So probably there will be like some sort of, and for this there will be like templates, I think. If we go in depth into the platform, probably not, but for this I'm sure there are templates. So yeah, probably we'll do that. So regarding the course, right? if we go into the suite, okay, and this will like this is approximately for now how people will see it. So there are multiple, and what I'm thinking, see, like I'm trying to formulate everything in my head in terms of the positioning. So again, would love your to hear your opinion. So one prompt is a software that helps you to deploy production ready AI agents and automation in automations in minutes, not weeks. So this is kind of the positioning, and like essentially is if one sentence, like one prompt is a suite of is this the suite or is a suite. It's a grammar thing. Anyways, so is the suite of AI agents and automations, or no, sorry, is this, Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's actually write it down. So uh one prompt is a suite, let's say a, but it should be the suite, should be that, like the suite suite of production ready AI agents and automations. So one prompt is the suite of production ready, yeah, so something like that. And obviously I want to like position it as the production ready, so this is the main point, because it's not fancy templates that you find on my resource hub for free or into other schools. It's like, that's it. So if you need, like, for example, obviously omni-channel here, you get it. That's it. Like, you just complete the course and it's literally deployed, literally everything. So you would need to do it on the voice, so like to manipulate the agent if you want, to configure different flows, but that's it. So the thing, like, same with database reactivation, it's done, right? So the setup is done, and it's ready to go, and plus the course. So it's production ready, right? And it's not like some like illustration things. Okay, so what I was saying about the course is that I think there will be like an overview video where I will go over the platform. Would love to see how many people will join that have never used Go High Level. I think there will be a majority of them, right? So I think majority will know about Go like High Level. And by the way, so how do I reference? Is it like, should I say Go High Level or just High Level? That's so weird, because like they say that it's High Level. Like I saw their webinars, they refer to High Level. I'm not sure why everyone is using Go. I mean, GHL is obviously how an acronym, but probably they probably used gohighlevel.com because highlevel.com was like was already busy. So let's say Go, Jesus, let's say High Level. People will know about it, and but maybe they haven't used it. So I think I should have a module of an overview regarding like the whole platform. It's not gonna go into sites, memberships, and stuff. It's more about this aspects, how you manage the context, the conversations, the pipelines, as well as the automations, and like all the blocks. Maybe go through all the blocks within this. But if someone knows it, like knows automations, it's not gonna be hard. What I'm thinking is that there will be quite a few, I think my bet would be business owners, right, that want it for the business. But we'll see. So this will be a small mini course, and there will be like separate modules for each of these automations. And I'm thinking maybe I should like add some more, but these are the main ones, what I'm thinking. And by the way, so how do I call it? So are these are not automations, because I hate to call it automations, because like you have like multiple automations and workflows. And let's say, because like this, for example, workflow has the N8N workflow is just one, it's receiving the transcript from VAPI, and we have VAPI. Okay, so we have VAPI, we have N8N, and we have multiple automations here. So should solutions, so like for example, one prompt license comes with 1, 2, 3, 6 production ready solutions, something like that, probably, right? Yeah, and each, like, we'll have a course for each module. Okay, so this is it. Regarding the RVMs, I think I'll record like a separate video. Like, by the way, I don't think that I need to post it every day. The launch I'm planning to do the launch probably on the 3rd or 4th, so in a week. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like make it. So automations are almost done. So it's more about the positioning, creating the course, creating the school. I already have it, and I'm planning to do it, like, to do the launch through the webinar. And on the webinar, like, maybe announce it either tomorrow, because, like, to do the webinar, I need to make sure that I'm going all in with this. And honestly, I'm like 95%. So I have some little, considerations to do. So, and the webinar is good because I can explain everything on the webinar and then give people, if I'm planning right now for 79, right? So 79 a month for Skool, and $1 license for one prompt. And obviously, and by the way, so should I say, like, this Skool comes with it comes with our, with our own, like, with a license for our own platform that you get for free. See, should I get it for free or should you get for $1? Because they will obviously need to pay $1, something, because I need to have the credit cards, so that then once they cancel it, I can create the subscription back here. Because I don't want, I'm not sure if I mentioned it last video, I don't want them to leave and have lifetime, like, subscription for $1 to the license, to my license, right? So I would need to start charging them not in Skool but on here. And this is not the best, like, so see, guys, and I'm not sure if I mentioned, I think I would want to create a separate video maybe about it, but, like, this is very important. So how do I do that? Because if this, let's say it's $1, it's not free, it's $1, and they cancel in 1 month or in 2 months, what's happening here? Like, can I just cancel them here also? It doesn't make sense, because there will be a lot of people that, and I think, like, there will be people that will subscribe and think that they'll get the templates, and they will have lifetime access to this. So I need to, like, make it sure that everyone understand it in the terms. But, like, once they cancel this, I mean, we probably want to, to start charging them here for this 79, and I can do modifications on my side through Stripe because it's directly, I find the subscription. But I mean, and people will need to obviously cancel here. So cancel the Skool separately and cancel software separately. So in direct, okay, so this could be an automated finding, modify. I'm not saying that, I'm not, yeah, but if you tell me, hey, Eugene, like, if they cancel here, it probably means that they want to cancel software. If you tell me that, I would say and ask, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Because I'm not. So I think that there will be people that will, like, okay, and if we cancel it and, like, literally limit their access to the software, they're saying, hey, what's up? Like, I thought the Skool is only for, courses, and now I have I'm pretty sure you know that, right? So, like, people don't always read the terms. So this is what I need to figure out. Okay? And regarding the RVMs, personalized RVMs, I'm talking to a few providers right now. We've been kind of already using the RVMs, and we found, a success with it, with our clients. But we're kind of right now thinking about either voice drop AI or the cowboy drop. And so the thing here is that RVMs are very tricky, and the platform, like, okay, please sit down and prepare for the pricing. Okay. And I have the plan because they gave me the free access because I'm a YouTuber. Okay. That's crazy. And for 6.5k, like messages, and obviously it's units. Usually one message is 1 unit. If it's longer, it could be 2. So it's not a lot. And I mean, the really good outreach when we're talking scale is this. I mean, it's pretty expensive. But now I want to include this. And obviously, so because here I have a module of the personalized RVMs, it's going to be like pretty simple automations. And it's going to be powered by either voice drop through the APIs or drop cowboy, and it's going to be personalized. So the RVM is going to be personalized. So yeah, and obviously, like most of the people don't want this. And the bad is that since this is the software designed for people, for either they may want it for their business, or like my clients, right? So, and subscribers clients would want to sell this service, and they have the setup, and you can just, for example, reach out to the local business. And this is really, I think it's really good offer. Say, hey, we can do the marketing for you. Have you ever heard with RVMs? They probably maybe already tried it, and they say, how about personalized RVMs? They work, and you can get 5 to 10% callback rate in good scenarios, but you can. So it's pretty good, but it's risky in terms of it's not super legal. It's not illegal, but it's not legal. So, and if you connect it to Twilio doesn't like allow you to do that. So you're like, I think this how, because Cowboy Drop has their pool of voice. Anyway, so I'm gonna talk about it later. Regarding, yeah, and I think this is it, because I was planning to show you guys the actual like the database reactivation. Actually, let me show it to you, because I didn't want to make it like too long of a video. So let's open this up in separate tabs and let's check it out. Okay. So Jesus. Okay, so open a new tab, open a new tab, open a new tab. Okay, open in a new tab. So we have, why there's weird favicon here? Okay, it's bagging. Now, so we have 5 automations. First is the add to pipeline. So we have a pipeline specifically for database reactivation. So let's say we have a contact, okay, and you're uploading the contacts, right? So you're uploading the contacts here. You provide, and you obviously do it in bulk. So you obviously do it in bulk, and let's say we remove this, and let's say you are adding reactivate, no tag. So this prospect will pop up in the it got deleted, so we should see her to be contacted, I hope. Wait, add to pipeline. Yeah, so we just created it. No? Outdated workflow. Okay, so is it to be contacted? Reactivation status. Add tag, reactivate. Okay, anyways, yeah, so it was added. So once the prospect is added here, right? The idea is that people, have usually, they work with clients, they export, and it's like we did a lot of the reactivations, so I know how it's done. You export the list and you import the list here, and then you add them the tag through the bulk action, or you can add the tag through the import. It doesn't really matter. So here we have a database reactivation, and we have the notes, right? We have the notes for this contact, and we can say she owns a gym in in Florida. No, in Paris or something like that. Want more. It's like some weird. Obviously, we will not have it. So in a real use case, and this is like the difference between, you know, having understanding how it works in real life and just showing it off on the YouTube. Like you will not have it. Like when you work with a client, they'll not have these notes. Sometimes they will. So here in the notes, you can maybe reference some information. You can, you know, maybe the address if you're like working with, you know, the businesses that, you know, offer it, if with multiple locations, or maybe, you know, when the contract was signed, something like that. So the last interaction, different things, and obviously like you can create more, and this is why the course, yes, so it's flexible. You can create more fields and stuff like that. Now, so currently we have an opportunity in here, okay, and they're waiting to be contacted. So once we add the prospect, once we add the phone number, so once we add the tag to this prospect, right, so right now we have just a reactivate. So once we add the tag start reactivation, it will actually start this, and it will check if the phone number exists and then make the call with VAPI. So start reactivation, we should receive a phone call from VAPI, and this is the VAPI assistant. Obviously, we'll have like, we'll explain it a bit on the mini course, and we're like referencing some information here. So let's check it out. Start outreach. Yeah. Okay. Nothing. For some reason, nothing is happening. Let's check this out. Probably need to wait. Or I messed something up during the setup again. Okay, so start the outreach, start activation tag is added. So why you have not added this Jeremy Martin? Don't we have this tag here? Let me check. Maybe because she's, you know, yeah, the tag was not added for some reason. Ah, yeah, I forgot to save it there. Okay. Okay, so we got her. We're waiting for the right time. And okay, so waiting for the right time is obviously like you need to wait for, you know, the right time. And right now there's some weird thing. So because you don't want to contact people out of the either office hours if we're doing the business B2B, or out of, you know, the reach at night. So let's actually go to the next step manually. You'll set it up, everything. So now we're getting the call, right? Let's see.
Hey, is this Jane? I was trying to call you a few times. Do you have a minute?
Yeah. Who is this?
I'm Barbara from the LTC Insurance Company. I'm reaching out to see if you still need help with long-term care insurance options. Have you had anyone explain the available options to you yet?
Yeah, and so Barbara, what information you have about me?
I have that you own a gym in Paris, and we're interested in
Yeah. So now, so because in the API call we are referencing, I don't want to leak it my API again. So here you will see that we should receive another call like oh no, so we will not receive a call. Yeah. So here, this is the second, so this is the end of the call report. And if we go to N8N, right? So there was, yeah, so this is the automation that has just ran. So we're getting the webhook, we're processing the information. There's like some basic prompt, and see the result is not interested. So we're like analyzing the transcript and attempt to reach, you know, and then the summary. And this is where the magic will happen. So obviously in the course, I will pay attention to like how to actually you'll save it and output in the JSON, and you can analyze everything here. You can do this through VAPI, I think through analytics. Yeah, so through the analytics, like do whatever is the structured data. But I like to have like a transcript and then, build it up myself, because like technically you can build in the whole assistant here that will like, have knowledge about the business to then decide what to do with this prospect and the call. And here, if we see the enrollment history, it was ran. So Jane, yeah, it was just ran, but it actually, for some reason, it's calling us again. Okay, so which it should not do. Okay, for some reason, it's calling us again, which it should not do. I'm not sure why. We need to check it out, because so here, when the prospect is like answering, like the prospect answered, the answer is it's yes, because of the end of the call report. So here we are, so if we analyze the webhook, right? So end of the call report, ended reason, wait, so reason. So customer ended the call. So, and this is one of the reasons that means that customer picked up. I mean, customer could like just end the call without picking up, but through the VAPI, so they have like different reasons, and this is one of them. So once the reason is one of these, it will, it will not continue to the next step, but here it did. So, and the idea is that we are getting the people into the start follow-up, and this is like the main sequence. When we're like sending the SMS, we're waiting, and obviously it's not 24 hours, it's just 1 minute. That's why we got the call. So it's call, it's whatever, it's again the tag, it's SMS. And now if we see it, so this prospect is waiting for 5 days, right? So to be contacted again. So he's like still here, and we got the SMS, right? So we got, I'm not sure. Yeah. So we got the SMS. I'm not sure if you see it. Yes, it says like, did you see my call a few minutes ago? So it was like this, it was this SMS, right? But it's not supposed to do that. I'm not sure why. And you tell me, hey Eugene, but how do we stop, right? How do we stop? And I'll tell you how. So if we say hello, can send SMS to this number. Okay, that's weird. And I'm calling. Okay, so I was trying to call this number to just say, because I cannot SMS because this is the IP phone. It's not, it's freaking Skype. And I'm like, because open phone is lagging today, so I'm not sure what's up. Okay, let's see the contact again. So the last activity, inbound call, we missed the call, right? So here, reply received, let's check. We received a reply from this. Okay, Jesus, it's freaking Skype. I'm not sure why it's identifying the number. Wow, like, bro, like this number was bought in Skype like 8 years ago. How is this possible? Because in Skype we have like a different number. It's like probably number IP or something. So let's check. So yeah, because it's hard to actually, I would love to check, like to test it with OpenPhone. The idea, and obviously on the right demo I will like prepare. So here, when we are receiving, so in like, we're still waiting, right? So the contact is here. The contact is waiting here. When we receive a call, it will or SMS, it will unsubscribe the person from this, and now it's stopped. Okay, so this is the idea. Let me actually check what's up with my caller ID or something. Calling. Okay, yeah, caller ID. Okay, yeah. So caller ID. Why is that? It's weird. Okay. Now let's okay. Okay. So let me. Hello. Can I? Okay, now I can. So I didn't change it. Good. So I just received the SMS. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm getting 3,000 SMSs. Customer. Okay. So let's update this. So, okay, I received the SMS, right? And let's check it here. So I received the SMS, right? So it classified it as a Jane. Ideally, we should not see it here. Yeah. So it was unsubscribed. So the person was unsubscribed. So now when we are, sending the follow-ups, if anyone responding back, we're unsubscribing. And if the person is answering, he's just classified as interested or not interested, and then it's like assigning interested or not interested. So it should be see, and we have the call reason. Customer did not answer. So what is up with this? Customer did not answer. Anyways, yeah, I need to check with my developers what the fuck they're doing. So that's it, guys. So this is kind of this is one of the solutions, and obviously we'll add the and we can add the personalized RVMs here, right? And we can add also the static voice notes within this follow-up sequence. But usually, again, on my experience, like selling to clients, it's not necessary. Plus, I don't want to put something that is requirement here for like $500. So, and because here we'll have a separate we have a separate solution for personalized RVMs. And obviously, once people complete the mini course, they'll be able to do it themselves, to just implement it within here, right? And create the API call to either Cowboy Drop or the Voice Drop AI. And that's it. Okay, and then update the contact afterwards. Okay, so that was a quick update, guys. See you in the next one, and let me know in the comments what do you think.